Hello, mystical stars. If you're feeling the pull, it's time. That is the message for today. And so let's take a look at our cards here real quick. We have the snake and the fern for starting over, the snail and the huckleberry for trust in the invisible, and the goat and the willow for overcoming obstacles. So this is about a turning point in the wheel of life for you guys. And so Spirit has been setting you on the right track. It's showing me you have been put on the right one. And so for you, it's just a matter of getting on that train. Okay, so you're feeling change in the air, and you know what direction to go in. You may not know what it looks like yet, but you know the direction you need to go in. So we are going to pull some additional cards. So tune into your heart and your feelings right now, guys. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, you're not sure what it's going to look like yet. And then we have the Chariot, but you know you need to go. See, that was the clearest validation that we could have ever asked for, isn't it? So, Pisces. Actually, that's Cancer. What was I saying? Cancer, yeah. The same as the Chariot. So, right now, it's not time to be extra sensitive to other people. Right now, it's a good time to put up your shell, not in a way of avoiding other people or blocking them out, but in a way to conserve your resources. Does that make sense? That's overcoming the obstacles. In order to overcome the obstacles, you're going to need to trust in your resilience. And you're going to need to think about, how can I take care of myself during this time? And I find it interesting that the Hanged Man says here, no timing delays. Do you see that? That means that there really isn't any obstacle getting in your way right now that blocks you from moving forward. So the obstacles are ones that you can overcome because you are nimble. Nimble, you have the goat energy. Being able to leap over those obstacles. You can see through when someone suggests something to you that isn't quite right. You don't have to listen to what they say. Okay? You can see through to the truth of what you really actually need. We have the Ten of Swords. Again, it's not necessarily an easy time, it's an ending. The Ten of Swords isn't always necessarily total devastation. It's more like, we've reached the end of the road here, so there's no coming back. Look at that, we pulled the Chariot a second time. So if that is not a confirmation that you're feeling the pull, literally, you got the reins in your hands, right? And it's time for you to move, to go, to do the thing, guys. I keep seeing someone who takes good care of their health and good care of their appearance. They like being feminine and they like feeling attractive. And there's something about this image that is really important. I think the message is that going the extra mile for yourself in the near future doesn't have to be right away, but going out of your way to adorn yourself, to take proper care of you, to elevate you through your attitude or your appearance or habits or whatever, not to fix yourself, but to elevate your how you view yourself. Like you are your own best friend here. So let's pull this card here. We have, Spirit said there was more to that message. Specifically, some people really will resonate with silver as a metal to choose when you're choosing jewelry, and silver will be very good for you. It's like a conduit of the frequency that resonates to you, and a few of you are really going to resonate with that message. So here's our oracle card. We have a guardian stone, awakening, progress, initiation. So that's like that Ten of Swords combined with a double Chariot. Something's ending, but something is also preparing for you. You're going to be able to move to past the horizon that you have always seen. You're going to go past the horizon. You're going to go into what for you feels like new uncharted territory and bliss and happiness, progress, initiation. So this is a sacred altar here, and it is connected with cosmic presence and energy and sacred witnessing and divine light. And so this is what you're preparing to do. And it's so important for you to show yourself love during this time and do good things for yourself. And you don't, wear the expensive lotions and scents and music. You listen to the music that puts you in that state of mind where you just feel like everything is clicking into place and you're at peace. Talk to people and share your ideas and your creativity and just anything you can do to quiet the outside noise. Pull your inner circle close and be really good to yourself right now. We have the ram and dahlia for determination and the deer and oat for healing. And so notice in this card here how we have the stones, and that mirrors the kind of hard-headedness of the ram. It's like a something that is dense and hard. And so there is an element to this that is very real, right? So it's not this isn't the light and easy path that you have walked, but you are now able to be safer and to feel safer and to walk to your healing. And that's what this is about. For a lot of you, you're also doing ancestral clearing. We have the squirrel and chestnut for preparation. Yep, that's what this is. You're feeling the pull and you're getting ready to follow it. And you're getting ready for this initiation that is upcoming. You have the quail and the gooseberry for anticipation. Yeah, it's upcoming. You know that it's about to happen. And we have the sheep and the blackberry devotion. It has your spirit guides are really congratulating you because they have walked with you every step of the way here. And they are devoted to you, and for them this moment is quite sacred. It's it's this initiation. You're walking through the gateway now, or you're about to, and your spirit guides are reverently waiting for you and with you as you prepare for this moment. So you're about to walk through the threshold. It's kind of similar to dying because you're going to be completely transformed into something that is different. And so it's like a personal death, not a physical death. And so the process of dying, I felt inspired to bring this plant, and it's got some of the leaves have been dying at the bottom. Oh, here it is. You see this one? And I guess that's why, because there's so much, the plant is thriving and it's growing. And yet some of the old leaves are shriveling and dying away. And that's okay. Like, that's how we grow. That's part of being human. So just let it happen and shed the old layers. So they're saying there's a few more cards from the Ancient Stones Oracle. Put your hand over your heart as you're listening. Oh, look, I flipped the Astro dice. That it's funny because I said Pisces before, didn't I? So we have returning, spiritual journey, growth, renewal, healed. And look at that fertility statue, the stone goddess, unwavering love and support, maternal line. So that is again emphasizing the ancestral influence. When you're coming full circle and you're connecting with your ancestral line, and they're creating that full circle with you by meeting you where you're at now. You're the cutting edge of the lineage, right? So you're doing a lot of repair work, ancestral repair work, and they are honoring you for that. And that is very special. This is a monumental thing. It's not a small thing, guys. And so I encourage you to bring forth your own maternal instinct to the forefront of your consciousness and let it come alive for you. And let it speak through you. Let the Divine Mother speak through you and with you. And most of you have already have a really wonderful relationship with Divine Mother frequencies and really feminine spirit guides. And it's time to honor that as much as you can. They're basically wanting you to, to pump the gas. They're wanting you to amplify all that good work even more for yourself. In other words, focus on it with even greater devotion and intensity and single-mindedness. Bring that energy forward. Sometimes we forget our power, and it's so freeing when you realize that if you apply yourself, like 10x your focus and intention on certain spiritual energies and states, you can acquire mastery of them. We got to actually push it a little. A lot of us were raised, are taught, maybe necessarily not necessarily raised. I mean, some of us were, but taught to be passive as a form of peacemaking, I guess, and we kind of associate that with being good, and then we associate being good with being spiritual. And being too much or being excessive is kind of discouraged, and that's kind of a mental trap we put around ourselves. And you can amp it up, you can get intense. Go ahead, do it. And Spirit's gonna applaud you for that. It's time to shine, it's time to be big, it's time to expand, it's time to reach out to others with your light, and it's time to walk that path that you have always been seeing yourself walking, right? There's this concept of energy stealing that I want to share with you. My brother really likes the philosopher Swedenborg, and he reads the whole anthology. And there's this passage. He gave me the first volume of the anthology, and there's this passage in there where the angels tell him, Swedenborg, that people who are not in their integrity are energy thieves, basically, and they steal your light. And it's no different than someone breaking into your house and stealing your computer. It's the same. It's theft, and it's unspoken, and so it goes unrecognized. And it's important. Your ancestors are telling you it's important to remember that there are energy thieves out there, and to make sure that they do not have easy access to the valuable energy resources that you are carrying. So they're like, pull the blinds and tighten the locks on your perceptions, and your don't be, don't give away your energy constantly to everybody, is the message your mothers want to tell you, your grandmothers in the ancestral line. So yeah, guys, I think that's about it. And I think that rest is warranted for a lot of you. So allow yourself permission to take it easy today and tonight, and to rest. And just know that if there are things on your mind, I'm hearing that they'll resolve by tomorrow, okay? So let me know in the comments how you're doing and how this energy and reading resonated with you, and if anything stood out to you. And I'll put the cards in the description. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.